I want to raise awareness about the UK consultation on AI, on whether scraping data is going to be allowed, and how they're now considering retroactively changing the law to make scraping legal and create a copyright exception for it. A consultation started on December 17th. They posted an article about the two biggest strengths in the UK economy, AI and creative industries. Two industries that are, unfortunately, at odds with each other. They have their own version of copyright in the UK, but unlike in the US and other places, the government seems aware that the data is copyrighted and being trained on. The consultation proposes 3 broad options on how to handle the current gray area of these AI companies training on anything they want. Number 1, they want to strengthen copyright, requiring licenses in all cases. This is the most creative-friendly option, as it would create clear precedents that the data cannot be trained on unless a company has received a license from the creator to do so. 2, a broad data mining exception. This is the option that is the most concerning and would allow AI companies to train on whatever they thought without consent from the creators. 3, a data mining exception, which allows right holders to reserve their rights to some level by giving transparency. This is intended to be a middle ground, but once you dig into it, you realize that it still favors AI companies over, because it's relying on opt-out systems. And the thing is like there's no way that they're going to be able to really secure all of the information. Like, what are they going to do? Send letters? Are they going to email people? Because as we know, like, nobody really reads their emails that much. Now, I think that if you live in the UK, you should probably be really concerned about this. And later I'm going to explain a few ways that you can reach out and take part so you can make your voice heard, because the word consultation even seems to be in favor of just allowing the data scraping. But they'll also be discussing issues like copyright protection for AI images and issues about digital replicas. It's clear that they need this consultation to happen because creators need control, AI developers are getting stuck with legal issues, and there needs to be like clear rules that make sense for everyone. And I know their plan is to attempt to make the UK a leader with AI, but I think the first person or country who makes a decision about AI is going to have a ripple effect that goes across to other countries, like the US and Japan and all of these other ones. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video. So it seems like there's not enough people covering it. I think that you should share this with your friends, share this with people who are new to AI images, share this with people who are from the UK, whatever. Just in general, just share it. This needs to get out. I would really appreciate that, because it seems to me that the whole reason for this is to weaken the copyright law in exchange for progress by saying the creatives and right holders have to opt out. But you know how sneaky and underhanded that's going to be? Like, how would that system even play out? Everyone is running on this AI hype train, hoping to get ahead while like everything is hot. That they'd be willing to stupidly sell out copyright holders and creatives without knowing the long-term consequences, like idiots. You can't expect someone to go chasing down AI companies, full-blown companies and CEOs, and sit on the phone like it's 1982, listening to the hold music, waiting for someone to talk to you, or worse, emailing them. There is no way that AI can even just forget the training once it's done and it's ingested. It's just bullshit to think that some notification system is even going to be capable of doing what they think that it's going to do. It's just a way to satisfy, but I guarantee you not a single person is going to get some kind of email or notification or no way. That's not real. That's fantasy. Because if you let these AI systems just take and take and take, all it's going to be doing is just replacing the human workforce. And there was already been a study done by Harvard Business that since the introduction of ChatGPT, writing jobs have been replaced by 30%, coding by 20%, and art creatives by 17%. And if you want to see more about why continuous training isn't the way to keep the UK or anyone ahead of the game, I actually have a video about why AI is going to start having diminishing returns at some point, because it's not what people are making it out to be. It's unrealistic that it's going to be going up exponentially forever. That's not real. Because AI is a bubble and it is bound to pop at some point. and creating special rules that can damage the livelihoods of everyone involved. It's kind of like, I know you don't know what dredging is, but it's having, okay, so I'm going to explain to you what dredging is. So dredging is the process of removing sediment and debris from the bottoms of bodies of water like lakes and rivers and harbors. It's commonplace to do this to kind of maintain the navigation channels and for boats to be safe and everything. But the thing is there's a problem with it, okay? So by doing that, it kind of digs up contaminants because stuff goes into the sediment and then you're kind of spreading it around. It can also destroy fish spawning grounds, degrade marine habitats, remove species, move harmful chemicals in the air by just clawing it, okay? So you get the point. And that's kind of what this is. So they're scraping and they're scraping and they're scraping, but while they're scraping, they're doing harm after the scrape. So it's not like they're not doing anything, okay? They're doing things that can harm everyone everywhere because they're just going to find sites that haven't been touched or have been touched already. And continuously training is very expensive. And can you imagine that it creates like a huge disparage between classes where those who hold money keep it and those with the skills will just become like a brain drain siphon? Like selling out creatives to AI companies only for the AI bubble to inevitably pop. Creatives would no longer have control of their work. AI models would replace them. It would be widespread. And for what? For bullshit? For you to generate an image? And like the thing is it's not going to get that much better. Like you can already create an okay AI image. If anything, it's going to adhere to the prompt better. It's going to get 1% better because everything we have has already been out there and there's more AI images and AI videos than there are of actual content made by real humans now. At some point, we're going to be training on AI content. So just keep in mind what you're selling out. So what can you do about this if you live in the UK? Well, the consultation period is from now until February 25th. And do not let this pass by and not do anything. For now, they're going to focus on two areas, so let's go over them. The text and data mining, or TDM, and these are your options. Do nothing, keep the current laws without resolving anything. 2, require a license, better for creatives. And I don't care if it hurts small AI companies. Nobody cares about if it's hurting small AI companies because those are not the people. No, we don't care about them, okay? Because you have to think, if you're caring about the small AI companies, why are you not caring about the small creative businesses that are inherently going to be smaller than those AI companies? You're saying, I don't care about small businesses. I want to give all small businesses to big businesses to profit off of. Now, the other thing is the broad exception, and this is the stuff that we don't want or need. Allow AI to use without permission because it will hurt everyone downstream. And this is the government's preferred option, is to create a opt-out system. It's just not really realistic in my brain because there's just no way to opt out of what's already been trained on, which is almost everything that's been on the internet already. So while this seems like it's a middle ground, it's just a way that it's just not going to work long term. They're just going to get the data anyway and then say, yeah, we sent out this thing. They're going to maybe make some bullshit that ends up just being a lie, that they sent out things and people will be like, oh, I didn't get mine. Where can I find my stuff? Where do I get my copy? There's no one is going to be doing that. If anything, they're going to do an AI that doesn't auto reject. It's going to be stupid and complicated and it's not going to work. Now, for computer generated works like AI video and AI images, they have the same thing. Do nothing, which it shouldn't have any protections because this would be so stupid to vote for it having protections. Reform the law, keep protections, but clarify the criteria, meaning human intervention, no generated and copyright. Remove the protections. Only works made by humans can be copyrighted and offer no competitions between machines and humans. So those are just for the things that they're going to be discussing at the consultation. Now, with all that, there's going to be a document that you can be used that I'm going to link in the description below. Give it a check, especially if you're from the UK. You can follow the document step by step by getting in touch with your MP using the template letter and take part of the consultation directly. But the document will literally give you all the answers of everything that you need to reply with. It's just like a fill in and send. But I would reword it a little bit, so it's not like I'm copying my homework. Now, what you can do if you're not from the UK, just share this video. Like, literally give it to people. I know that it's this video is a little bit long, but it's totally worth it. It's totally important because a lot of creatives from the UK don't even know about this, and they need to be informed, and they need to make a lot of noise about this, because this is like when they were having all those votes on the abortion laws. They were trying to do it in secret in some states so that no one could come in and do their own votes. This is probably something similar. So please do not wait, okay? I'm going to make another video close to February, like in February at some point, and I'm going to do another reminder video. It's going to be a shorter video, maybe like 5 minutes. Now, please follow the template. Please go to the link below. I'm going to pin it in the comment as well, because this was a video to kind of dumb it down for people who don't know about it, didn't want to read it, don't know about politics, because they like to make big words so it sounds confusing, and condense it for people. Now, if you stayed here long enough, I wanted to thank you for watching, and if you could please subscribe, and please comment with a heart if you don't know what to say, because that will help the algorithm do its thing, and it will help reach those who need to see it. Now, I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. And remember, it closes February 25th, 2025. Do not